Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Ball chat. FIFA Club World Cup watch along. People requested Ball Chat deliver. Welcome to Ball Chat watch along of the FIFA Club World Cup money final. Watch along. My name is Benton along with Junior. Wagwan family.
Why am I good enough?
Why me have cable turn up on the screen, you know? Why do the heathen reign? You hear me now? And I probably want to hit play upon this thing, but we already got a notification from YouTube that we're not being very good community members. So let's not get another notification. And I think the notification, the source of notification, the reason for notification was whatever clot Peter Touch tune. So YouTube saying enough for watching yourself, watching yourself. All right, let's get to it. FIFA Club World Cup family, you've watched this league. I've stayed cleared of it. The final is up on us in about eight minutes or so. Chelsea versus PSG. Talk to me about this. What exactly are you looking forward to in this final, family?
For me, it's a preseason game. I don't think we'll learn much out of this game. Probably we can judge Chelsea's competitive nature or competitive spirit. We know all we need to know about PSG. There's nothing new that we're going to gain from watching PSG play football right now over this year. So I think this is more about Chelsea than anybody else, and this can be a springboard going into the season for Chelsea if they are able to win this game. I think it's bigger than winning a trophy. I think it's bigger than how much payout they're going to get. If they can beat PSG, knowing that PSG is the Champions League winners this year, the financial year has started. They are last year's Champions League winner. Chelsea can start the season on a high. They can go into their preseason on a high, and they can have a springboard going into their season.
$40 million US dollars will be paid to the winners, to the winner of this tournament. $30 million to the finalists.
I think there's more money though. I think at the end you get 40 million plus.
Yes, so yes, and just looking at the numbers, the payout for this tournament, according to FIFA said there's a $1 billion pot at stake for this tournament, 475 million for participation for performance pillars, and 525 for participation. Now, the breakdown is that group stage exit $2 million, round of 16 $7 million, 7.5, quarterfinal 13.125, semi-final 21 million, finalist $30 million, and the winner gets $40 million. So that's the performance base. And then based on participation pillars, the 525 million breakdown. European clubs or European continent teams range 12.8 to 38.1 million, and this is determined based on ranking. South American teams each will get 15.2 million. CONCACAF teams 9.5, Asia 9.5, Africa 9.5, and Oceania 3.5 million per club. So no matter how you slice it, Chelsea I get a good payout from this.
Yeah.
And I guess them could use it.
Definitely. But yes, the financial willfall is nice. It's very nice. But I think what pays out for the start of the season, I think, to me, carries more weight.
Starting 11th for both teams. Run through it. Sanchez for Chelsea in goal. Enzo Maresca, Sanchez, Caldwell, Chalobah, Nofierman, aka Cucurella, and Gusto rounds out the back four. Enzo Fernandez, I think I saw somewhere where him say it's hot in the US. Hot in the summertime or something like that. So Enzo Fernandez in midfield. It will be hot in New Jersey today. Moises Caicedo. You have Reece James and Gusto playing. So I don't know if Reece James going in the middle. You have Neto and Joao Pedro, the new boy from Brighton, and Mr. Palmer himself. Your thoughts on Enzo Maresca starting 11?
The midfield, because what PSG brings going forward down the wings. I mean, I'm surprised Chelsea didn't start with three right backs and 3 left backs. I mean, they have 2 right backs on the field together. So it is we'll see.
I guess this suggests to me that I don't know if you're thinking the same thing, where Reece James now goes into midfield since Gusto is in that right back position. We saw in the Premier League they tried it a few times. We don't know exactly how it worked. I think Enzo Maresca is on the record saying he thinks that Reece is a midfielder. So we don't know.
Yeah, and this is the perfect game to try it, because I think PSG can be had in the midfield. I really do. The way how PSG plays so high, going bombing down the wings, if you can develop an identity in the middle of the field, you have a chance against PSG.
Luis Enriquez of PSG starts with Donnarumma in goal, of course. Champions League PSG. Donnarumma in goal. Champions League winners PSG. Donnarumma in goal. Marquinhos, Beraldo, Mendes, and Hakim Ziyech. Not Hakim. Ashraf Hakimi. Why I'm thinking about Hakim Ziyech? Both Moroccans, I guess. Right? João Neves, Vitinha, and Fabian Ruiz in that midfield. Due Ousmane Dembele, Ballon d'Or. Winner Ousmane Dembele and Cavasclera rounds out the starting 11. I mean, yeah, talk to me about the PSG team. Probably the pound for pound best team in football. As I saw how them dismissed Real Madrid.
It's a big side. It's a big team. I'm big up to all the people that are tuning in right now on Facebook. I have a lot of listeners, or a lot of people tuning in on Facebook. This is Ball Chat Podcast, weekly Ball Chat. When during the club season, we have a weekly show every Sunday at 5 p.m. But we're doing a watch along after Chelsea versus PSG Club World Cup finals. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and if you can as well, go to YouTube, search for Ball Chat, and hit the subscribe button over there on our YouTube channel. We're only 24 subscribers away from 500. And we
just like we were the last time.
Yes.
But big up, big up. But you know, as you said, PSG a big side. The idea for me to think that Chelsea, who I consider a bug side, now aka not good enough. A team that barely beat Brighton in the Premier League last year is this close to a Club World Cup title. Club World Cup, as in this is a new edition, new format of the old tournament. I mean, Chelsea is not supposed to be close to being considered the best club football in all in the entire world. This is blasphemy for me.
Cry us all a river, Benton. Argentina won the World Cup in a year when they probably weren't the best.
Show me the Messi player. And is Joao Pedro the Messi player on this Chelsea team then?
Reece James is.
Walk away. Walk away. Big up to Cameron, big up to Michelle, big up to D Wise, big up the chef, big up to all Chelsea fans. But I'm sure that Chelsea fans, big up DT, big up BMW, big up the entire Chelsea nation. But I'm sure that they can all agree that Chelsea is not the best team in football. Even though me hear one of them send message about Chelsea a big side.
They will get their chance to prove you wrong. They're about to get their chance.
Even if Chelsea win this tournament today, I cannot consider this team the best team in football. PSG win this ball game.
And nobody will care about your opinion at that point. Because the stats won't lie, Benton.
All right, yes, nobody cares about my opinion. That is true.
The stats won't lie.
The stats won't lie. I'm picking Chelsea to win since I need to salt up a side. I am picking Chelsea to win because I need to salt up a side. But big and serious.
Everybody that's out there, put your predictions, put your score predictions in the chat. Michelle says she's so nervous. She do not know what to do with herself. Put your predictions in the chat. Put your predictions. Fabi Frano says score prediction. He needs a score prediction. Will Chelsea stop PSG? Will PSG embarrass Chelsea? It's touted that Liverpool give PSG their best game. Will Chelsea have something to say about that? BM says, I'm not sure if the Club World Cup will last based on the overall attendances during the tournament. What are your thoughts? What do you think about that, Benton? Because I think if the Club World Cup was being held in a more football-hungry nation, as BM says, PSG will win 2-1.
Chelsea will win 3-1. So I need to salt up a side. And by the way, the game is on DZN. What are the sources for the game?
TBS, and Univision is also carrying it.
Okay, all right.
Put your predictions. I say PSG will win. I want to say it's going to go to penalties. I want to say Chelsea is going to surprise us.
All right, no, big man thing, big man reasoning. Big man thing. I mean, we watch football all year. PSG has been the best team in all of football in UEFA, right? This is the way they dismiss Inter Milan, the way they dismiss Real Madrid. It's PSG game to lose. I don't care what João Pedro has done since he arrived, and PSG is a big side, it's a well-oiled machine. PSG is supposed to win this ball game. I don't care about no surprises here from Chelsea. Lucho, excellent coach, has Ousmane Dembele playing at ball and door level. Nuno Mendes down the left side. Chelsea should not be able to stand on the park with this PSG team.
True, but this is a game, and I'm going to speak from the Chelsea perspective. This is the game that Enzo Fernandez and Moses Caicedo will prove that they are worth their transfer fees. I think for Chelsea to win, Moses Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez have to be like rabid terriers, some bulldogs in the midfield, and they need to put Hakimi and my boy up on the other side on the ground early and often. And I think the game will be dictated by Nuno Mendes versus Moses Caicedo, because Caicedo is the one that kind of leans over to the right a little bit. And Reece James and Cole Palmer take advantage of the vacated spot behind?
So technically it's Champions League winner versus Conference League winner, right? That technically it's the actual reality, right? UEFA Conference League winner versus Champions League winner.
Yes.
The goal, Kvaratskhelia is supposed to kill Malo Gusto down the left side. he's supposed to have a nightmare about Malo Gusto down tonight.
Yes.
And no man, no, big and serious ball game thing. The only way Chelsea win this ball game is unless them obia PSG, unless they voodoo PSG. That's the only way. PSG is a better, well-oiled machine. The stats and the numbers don't lie. This is the reason why they won the Champions League. They are kicking on all fronts. I don't see a part here for Chelsea. Caicedo and Fernandes in that midfield have to prepare to deal with Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz, a very experienced man in midfield, and João Neves. I don't see it. I don't see it. So basically, I think Enzo Maresca is using this game saying, move, saying can't find something. Pedro Neto down the right side, yes, definitely could be a danger for Ashraf Hakimi. Definitely an attack going forward. Definitely will give Chelsea something going forward. But Pedro Neto has to prepare to come back and help.
True. As we see, Michael Buffer is in the middle, speaking to the thousands and thousands of fans in attendance and to the millions of millions watching worldwide. PSG, are you ready? Chelsea, are you ready? Let's get ready to rumble. Yo, they need to hire me, man.
As Chelsea is in their huddle. João Pedro to Chelsea. Chelsea is what? Brighton 2.0?
That's disrespectful. Fabio Fernandes said that's true, Junior, but they cannot get overly excited because they are supposed to close. So they are supposed close the cards.
And here's another thing I want to add. I think the fact that Chelsea, PSG got over the line in the Champions League. They came close, they invested in other ways with big stars, and they have the right manager, the right set of players. I know, yeah man, PSG, Chelsea has to do some ball around. Chelsea have to do something monumental to win this ball game today. And plus, when you look at the bench, the players coming off the bench for PSG. Good luck, Chelsea.
As we have kickoff. And also remember, there's also another hidden storyline here. Remember when Chelsea was looking for a coach. Remember, Luis Enrique went there with his PowerPoint presentation and gave a presentation to the Chelsea brass, and they were not interested.
They were, are Luis Enrique now coach Bugside?
Luis Enrique gave a presentation on what his plans were to build Chelsea, and they weren't interested. As Chelsea breaks away, and here's Pedro to Cole Palmer. With the ball about danger and right, hey, Chelsea starting bright, Benton.
Yeah. I mean, yes, Chelsea does start right. I mean, and if Chelsea gets an early goal, then this makes it even a lot more interesting.
Then we will have game on.
And you have big goal, again, ball around, but you have a big goal in a goal for PSG in Donnarumma. Yo, let me see how it go.
And in every tournament, a team has a bad game. Has did PSG never lose? Let me check.
Well, I think Junior is trying to find ways to get ourselves some way a path forward for Chelsea. And I don't know. Chelsea can very much win this game. I just don't see how they do it. And
but you know the score a goal of you what? Watch it.
By the way, remember to smash the like button. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Ball Chat. Watch along of FIFA Club World Cup. And transfer news. And Jamaican football news.
PSG did lose to Botafogo. Sorry. They did lose. I remember that. They lost the second game of the tournament. Chelsea
Speaking of
is
transfer news, Gyökeres is on strike at Sporting.
yeah, that's. I think I'm going to maintain this point, and I've said this before. Some agents are not good for football, and Gyökeres agents is one of those people.
You know, I think that Arsenal already have the man locked and things already secure, but it's not a done
They
deal.
did. No, but Arsenal is ending up being Arsenal's number one, for lack of better
Tell
term.
us how you really feel on a Sunday, family.
Well, and that's the truth. They are playing Sesko versus Gyökeres. They're playing them against each other in the transfer market. They come out and said, cause everybody know Manchester United had Gyökeres penned, and all Man U had to do was beat Tottenham in the Europa, and Gyökeres would have been at Manchester United by now. But that didn't work out, so that opened up an opportunity for Chelsea. As Hakim a breakaway, but no, well done. Oh, that João Pedro? Pedro that all the way back? No, Pedro. Pedro Neto?
Well, he's running back.
Pedro Neto is the last one. So where was Cucurella? Anyway, so Arsenal is playing Gyökeres and Sesko against each other. Put the ball across you. Put the ball across. Stop. That Chelsea should have scored there, Benta. Just put the ball across.
Yeah. Well, at least give your team an opportunity. So this is part of the development of João Pedro, a player I really like. I mean, I think he's a good player, a very good transfer for Chelsea. Definitely can score goals, and we saw it in this tournament. Well, those of you who watch this tournament, and we saw it at Brighton. So, but it's someone now. It's another thing. Is the next iteration of the progression of João Pedro. Make the decision, move the ball, make your job easier by supplying your teammates, you know?
Yeah.
And I actually think João Pedro should be in that Brazil team, right?
Should. But then, played for Brighton and
Chelsea. Now, one thing we're seeing Chelsea, definitely Malo Gusto getting high up. Reece James staying in midfield. And I think this is something that maybe we'll see a lot more of in this coming EPL season. Reece James.
Reece James in the midfield in EPL? No, that's not happening.
And basically, Enzo Maresca is a fan of Reece James. At least he have said that in midfield.
No, it's not happening. It's not. Reece James playing in the midfield in an English Premier League season. By week 2, he has a pull hamstring.
Big up to Namun Islam says good. Big up family. Nasamali Ahmed, big up yourself. PSG fans, I would presume, are Chelsea fans. Who you supporting? Ball chat. FIFA Club World Cup final. Nice crowd, very good crowd here at the MetLife Stadium, home of where the World Cup final will be played, right? As Cole Palmer. Nuno Mendes. One thing Nuno Mendes have shown is progression in his defensive capabilities. Remember, a few seasons ago, Nuno Mendes was definitely a target for everybody. Now he has really improved his on the defensive side of things. Surprised here with Chelsea for so far. Definitely having a lion's share of the football.
Yo, backside. Ball game a play Benton.
Definitely having a lion's share of the football, and Chelsea is impressive. Them definitely are passing ball quite well. And maybe Cole Palmer should have done better with that one. At least get on target.
Oh, he can't do any better other than score.
Donnarumma was rooted.
Yeah, okay, it get beaten. But I think that was an offside though.
Okay.
I think that it would have been an offside.
No, the link-up play of Joao Pedro in the 9 position, looking pretty good earlier on, Junior.
I think PSG is being caught off guard. I think Chelsea's formation is catching them off guard, because right now both PSG central defenders are being caught high, while Chelsea is getting joy down the wings. So they are a little bit disoriented right now, in my opinion. As we see PSG trying to figure, they're even trying to figure out how they're going to attack this Chelsea press. So from a Chelsea perspective, they should have scored already, because PSG clearly is still feeling out the game.
FIFA Club World Cup.
I look at Pedro Neto again, is the one running with Hakimi. So that is clearly the plan.
Big up Michelle. Michelle says I'll be in and out because I have to be watching the game on my phone. I am at the West Indies versus Australia. Yo, Michelle, talk to me. See, now we know say you're family, you know. I wasn't so sure because of Chelsea, but you're at West Indies. You know, in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and watch West Indies versus Australia right now rather than this ball game.
And Michelle, look out for the cricket content coming soon too, you know.
Oh, West Indies is currently 40 for 2.
Oh, Lord have mercy. They lost another wicket.
John Campbell is batting after picking up an injury yesterday. Brandon King is out. Ruston Chase is on 13. John Campbell is on 8. Day and night test match at Sabina Park. BM says West Indies still play. West Indies cricket still a key. Mind Shandy Buckley, you know. I will Shandy Buckley, you know, BM. West Indies forever. Even though it's a bug side.
As PSG is definitely trying. They're trying to figure out the Chelsea midfield. Chelsea is stuck in the midfield. The midfield is stuck as Nuno Mendes has a head injury. Rotted.
Heavy touch.
We're going for kick up. Yo, come off of the TV. Come off of the TV. Yo. Come off of the TV.
What your Petro to the subregion? Why am I kick? Yo, how this a bleach out, brother? And who's the woman panning left?
They put Trump on the TV. It does kill my vibes, man.
Well, Infantino, FIFA President Infantino, and U.S. President such man on the telly, along with the First Lady, and what would you call the lady beside Infantino, the first FIFA lady? Hey, yo, I hope ice not the stadium, you know.
Hey, if ice is at the stadium, they melt.
yeah, this is true. BM says, what is Donald Trump doing at the game? Donald Trump definitely, I'll make sure say his investment work out.
And Infantino came out today and said that they will be playing World Cup games at covered stadiums. So I guess that is their answer for the Heat. As we say, I remember I said it earlier, Enzo Fernandez and Calcedo. The game hinges on how they play. And Cucurella looks like he's taking a page out of their book. I see both Enzo and Calcedo and Hakimi having words after the tackle fight.
No, but Casiedo with a wild challenge here. Not Casiedo. Cucurella, yeah. But Chelsea definitely up with the attitude. They're definitely not playing like a conference league team. Title team, winning team. They're playing like they belong on the big stage with the Champions League team.
And PSG is playing like they know that Chelsea is going to play this out, so they're just giving them some time.
Yeah, I mean.
As Hakimi now has Cucurella all to himself for the first time.
Oh, so that ball, if you can't play it behind a while ago, because Ashraf Hakimi was on the break to run there. Ball never get released. So he have to pull out of the run. And interestingly, Kavak cannot get in the ball game. He's not seen a lot of the possessions. Now, in fact, I can't even remember Kavak getting any of the ball so far. BM says, Junior, he's the president. Unfortunately, we'll see a lot of him next year as well. Yes, sir. Yes, yeah. Yes, sir. 15 minutes into the football game, FIFA Club World Cup final, 0-0 at MetLife Stadium. Chelsea being very impressive earlier on, early in the game. They're looking good. Probably should have had a goal. Looking good so far. Chelsea
is playing man-to-man all the way across the field.
They're definitely stepping up, pressing, and trying to,
And a player is assigned to a player. Reece James is assigned to Vitinho, it looks like.
Yeah.
And that's why PSG break it now. It's easy. Wow, easy does it. Almost. Easy does it. See, PSG, and it just took a little while. Chelsea goose cooked now.
Now, if you look at Trevor Chalobah, he's definitely running, tracking. That's the scoreboard I do it. Don't take the shot. As I am definitely late, my stream late behind Junior Street.
Yeah, but let me see if we can sync up.
Nah, man, you're good, man. Nah, man, you're good.
No, we have to sync up. We can.
What is AI score they're ahead of we? What that was?
No, we're not busy about AI score. So the thing that sound weird.
Fabi says, look how many times PSG pull out one of the Chelsea defenders. Yeah, I was just talking about Trevor Chalobah. Caught way upfield a while ago, tracking a PSG player just coming short. As I thought Trevor Chalobah looked like Damian Lowe for a second there. My fellow man go way upfield, charging.
Which is exactly what Chelsea. I think that's what Maresca wants.
Yeah, go ahead. Follow him. Go ahead and follow him. Pull out a position. Because then you have to force Mola Gusto to do your job then.
Well, Mola Gusto is probably assigned to somebody else as well. I think Chelsea is playing flat out, man-to-man, when the ball reaches a certain part of the field. Somebody's assigned to somebody.
BM says, I can't believe PSG didn't score. Why pass the ball in a clear shooting position? Yeah, probably should have taken the shot, but I think that's Lucho Enrique's football. Luis Enrique's football. PSG, make the extra pass.
And PSG is playing like it's a preseason game. Chelsea's approach to the game is this is their World Cup finals. PSG is just like, we soon turn it on.
Yeah,
I kind of get that vibe from them.
Fabi says PSG going to do that every time, pull a centre back out, another midfield runs behind.
Yeah.
So Reece James are one of the midfielders. We'll have to Enzo or Casado will have to slide behind when a Trevor Chalobah gets pulled out.
Good save, youth.
Here comes the Mosquito. Ball youth, do it. Shot youth. Good save, Sanchez. Robert Sanchez, definitely. Is it Robert or Roberto Sanchez? Definitely playing for him starting position this year in the EPL.
Well, Kepa is gone, so.
Yeah, but him supposed to save that still. They're not too far away from him.
Yeah.
I thought the ball was wide, further away from him.
But we are seeing that PSG understands how Chelsea is attacking them now. And that's why we see they have now created a couple clear chances in the last 2 minutes. It's not coincidence. It's not Chelsea getting stretched or tired. It's PSG now has a way how to attack them.
0-0 FIFA Club World Cup. Fabi says if he didn't save that, I would be worried. Yes, it was definitely. When I saw the replay, I was like, well, it wasn't far from him. Maybe right next. Even shopkeepers can save that.
We do have Onanas in the world, though.
Even Onana would have saved that.
Who is reportedly injured and more likely is going to be out even up to the first game of the season.
Well, why not? Why not? EPL preseason and getting in full swing. I think EPL US tour kicking off here in a few weeks. In
Yeah.
I think we'll have a few games in the ATL. So how would them people play now, Junior? Who's this young lady?
Sierra and her husband, Russell Wilson.
Okay. Is that the NFL quarterback?
Yeah, New York Giants quarterback.
Okay. New York what?
The Giants.
Are they same end up now?
Yep.
Wasn't he at the Steelers last year?
Yeah, he was.
Steelers just use him 1 year and done?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is at the Steelers now.
Okay. And now Aaron Rodgers is at the Steelers?
Yep.
Okay. For in-depth NFL analysis and review, Dr. Junior. Joe Nevis and Vitinha needs to get more on the ball. Cucurella. Yo, watch out.
Reece James is a bug. Pedro Neto still vex. Man still vex. Pedro Neto is pissed off. The man vex.
We have a goal, Chelsea. 1-0 Chelsea. This is good. Ball game on now.
I'm about to see it right now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Junior is behind AI score. Chelsea with the goal, 1-0.
Cole Palmer, good finish. Very good finish. Very good finish. Told you. Chelsea can't have joy through the midfield. Tell you.
And why is that? Why VAR review that?
And then no, I think Enzo and Hakimi now having a fight. The hell is this?
VAR reviewing the goal. I don't know why. Donnarumma. Why Cole Palmer hold up the ball?
Maresca tried to cool down Pedro Neto because Pedro Neto was pissed off. I be Copa. Ball shot Copa. Boy.
A PSG mistake by PSG defender. That was what, Nuno Mendes.
Nuno Mendes, but they're looking at the offside. It could be offside, possibly offside. It's close.
Junior, why are you so excited about Cole Palmer?
You never seen us put up the gun?
Rinsing machine.
You know, Cole Palmer is half Jamaican.
Is he? I thought he's half St. Kitchen.
Well, St. Kitts, Jamaica, same difference.
We don't want him, brother. Speaking of Jamaican football, we need to get your thoughts on Mason Greenwood apparently getting his documents or getting his passport. So the much awaited Mason Greenwood probably will be coming to a stadium near you in the September FIFA window, Junior.
Do you see a post from Mason Greenwood saying he got his documents? Do you see a picture of him saying anything like that?
I just saw Jamaica, Radio Jamaica, or TVJ, you know, who I would value as a reliable source.
Really?
You know?
If you value them as a reliable source, Greenwood probably played for Jamaica 3 years now. Because we've been talking about this for so long. When I see it, when I see him flying in with a shirt on, I will believe it.
Fabi Frano said that comment from the Sports Max analyst was not called for. What was the comment? Fabi, let me in on the comment there from the Sports Max.
Sports Max shut down now, so.
Yeah, well, I think August. It's the Sports Max coming to an end. I guess Digicel said the parent company owner said, what? Them are going in a different direction. So Sports Max and Loop, unfortunately, going away.
Yeah.
Big up Michelle. Michelle says up the Chelsea. Michelle is excited, of course, watching West Indies and Chelsea. Wow. What a time to be alive. BM says, I will believe it when I see it. We have been hearing the same news for 2 years regarding Mason Greenwood.
I agree.
Oh, Fabi says he's not. Fabi says the Sportsmax analyst says, to paraphrase, the Sportsmax analyst says he's not with the move because the player is a woman abuser.
Whatever. That's why Sportsmax shut down. Benton, let me know when you get to the cooling break.
Let me know when we get to what?
The cooling break on your feet.
We're at the cooling break, family.
Right.
So Sportsmax analyst says they're not with the Mason Greenwood because of the woman abuser situation. And I mean, I think with Mason Greenwood, some will feel that way and some won't. It is, you know, I've made myself absolutely clear regarding Mason Greenwood right now. But I understand that, you know, there are people and powers that like him, and he's definitely a player that can bring something to this team, you know. I'm tired of rundown players. Whether it's Mason Greenwood or any player of that magnitude, we don't run down a man thing. So, but clearly, he can bring something to the Reggae Boys, and hopefully he comes in and provides something for the team. So good luck to him. Good luck to the group. Junior, while we were away, apparently there was a tape circulating of Leon Bailey. Junior, I want to get your thoughts on that tape. Did you watch the tape?
What you asked me about?
I didn't watch the tape, but I'm looking for a review or a synopsis from the tape viewer or the cameraman.
When ball chat after dark.
As we're seeing the review of the Cole Palmer shot, could have been that Cole Palmer shot could have been, you know. Yeah, Dwayne should have done better on that one. and we're seeing a review and see it. So, BM says Sportsmax had their last show Friday. It was like being at a funeral. Wait, I thought Sportsmax shutting down in August. I thought August 4th is the end date. Last show Friday?
Well, it depends on which show. Some shows
Okay.
might cut off early.
Michelle says I jump up and scream in the people them cricket match because of football. Yo, the people them probably say I want to the mother one. Yeah. West Indies now going well. West Indies a struggle and it's a woman here jump up. Little they know she's watching Chelsea. Smash the like, subscribe button, families. Also smash the like button. BM says, I'm surprised England didn't call Greenwood. They are making a big mistake regarding Mason Greenwood. That's what BM thinks. Junior, as we'll play a start back.
Yeah, play start. Yeah, man it with you.
Come on, says Mercy, my side score. And 2-0 Chelsea is up. You come like me salt up PSG. What is going on in the football land?
Well, I when I see the goal yet, so.
Chelsea leading PSG 2-0.
Our goal score out of breakaway after, yeah. See? This is what I said at the start of the game. PSG can be had down the wings on the counter attack because they place too high. As Cole Palmer with an identical goal.
Yeah, Cole Palmer with his second goal. Okay.
I told you that Mariska have them set up to play on the counter. It is clear. It is clear as day. Football is not that difficult. And the game comes down to Calcedo and Enzo Fernandez. Can they establish themselves in the midfield? And they have. PSG wants nothing to do with the middle of the field. It's clear.
2-0 Chelsea as Michelle is jumping up at Sabina Park at the cricket. And Cameron is like, 2-that. Wow, Junior Chelsea is back, I guess.
Back where?
I mean, if Chelsea can beat PSG, they can beat any team, Junior.
All right. Before we go that far.
Yes,
right?
I will go that far.
Before we go that far, we've seen this movie before.
Against PSG?
This is no different than what Aston Villa did to PSG. It's the same thing. The only thing is that PSG outlasted them. And there's a whole second half to go. There's a whole Luis Enrique hair dryer treatment to go. There's a whole 15 minutes to go that PSG can score one and the game completely changes. So let's slow down. But
if Chelsea can beat PSG, they can beat anyone. Now it's early warming. Cavasclera driving at Reece James, Muller Gusto. There's a battle there for the ball as the Mosquito. Yo, Mosquito. Yo. What's man Dembele do a while ago?
They don't want anything to do with the midfield. But you see the man in my bite? You see how Chelsea midfielders are biting? I'm telling you, PSG wants nothing to do with the middle of the field.
Yeah, but a Cole Palmer look foul. It must say man them elbow him.
I think Nuno Mendes elbow him in the face. It get touch.
And Michelle says, let's go Chelsea. Chelsea up. All right, cricketer, go on, Michelle. Countryman, big up yourself. Countryman said football is the weirdest game ever. Is Chelsea getting better or is PSG tired?
No, I think it's neither. I think Mariska has a perfect game plan that's been executed.
West Indies 47 for 2. Rostan Chase on 15. John Campbell on 10. Australia bowled out for 225. Day 2 of Test match cricket. Day night Test match cricket at Sabina Park.
And Chase lucky. Chase should have out. No, Campbell lucky. Play one full strike a while ago and the ball gave him bounce 2 yards.
Yeah, John Campbell a yam liquor, brother. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
One thing is that Vitinha is not really getting much purchase in that midfield.
You know, see what Calciano does to him a while ago when he passed back the ball.
He's getting crowd out in that midfield.
Crowd out. Calciano almost broke his foot.
Michelle says we lost a wicket. Hold on, Michelle. 47 for 2. Okay. That's an old wicket. Come on, said. Hey, nobody can talk to Camon and Chelsea now, you know. I know Camon will take out our Chelsea shirt.
Yeah.
Or is she a Manchester United fan? Because did Manchester United wish her happy birthday?
Well, our team, the Manchester United, are great human beings. We are humanitarians.
PSG not able to get out of first gear, family. Second gear or whatever. Chelsea very much dominant in the first 35 minutes of the ball game.
I think Chelsea just take them chances. PSG did create a couple chances and never convert.
So PSG loves to get the ball out wide to Kevas Clara, especially when they picked up a yellow card. He's not much in the ball game. Due is not. Yeah, Due definitely had one chance when he probably should have taken a shot rather than. PSG fans. Yeah, the man them have his steam and blow across the place. Cooling air, cooling water mist. Two 0. Chelsea leads PSG FIFA Club World Cup final.
Look at Calcedo. Look at Calcedo playing right now, the de facto centre back because Due is up there. Look at Calcedo positioning. He's out the camera now. But that is how Chelsea is playing. They're playing very malleable or flexible.
Pass the ball down the middle. You have Fabian Ruiz. You're not to the run. Fabian Ruiz cleared down the middle a while ago for PSG. That pass the inside was supposed to go to the man coming short to do it. And Calcedo picks up a yellow card. That ball is supposed to go to Fabian Ruiz, who's making the run straight down the middle. Because the Chelsea defender move out.
Chelsea too wound up. They need to relax.
Calcedo got a yellow card for what? Kicking away the ball.
Kicking away the ball, yeah.
Yeah.
But they just, the energy is high. And you feel good, you're up 2-0, and you don't want to lose your energy. The next 10 minutes is very important, though. Captain Obvious statement there. But if PSG can find a goal in the next 10 minutes, the second half, Chelsea will be walking on eggshells.
And of course, Euro Women is going on. Your games are going on currently. What? England batter bruising aside. What? Netherlands?
Wales.
Okay. And Netherlands playing France, right?
Yeah, I think it's France I'm playing against.
Ball over the top, looking for the run of João Neves and Sanchez quickly out for Chelsea.
Warning signs
run of
for
Fabian
Chelsea.
Ruiz.
Warning signs for Chelsea there. That was too easy.
So that was the run that we saw earlier with Fabian Ruiz down the middle. So
yeah.
Fabi says 4-0. England Lioness leading Wales.
And African Cup, Nations Cup women is playing, and also
South American.
Copa Cup, yeah.
Yep. Brazil overwhelming favorite to win. What kind of idiot pass from this over there? Marquinhos? Or no, Beraldo.
What's your thoughts on the news that FIFA come out? Seeing Infantino sit down there with Trump, it's like he's getting tutored on leadership, because FIFA come out and announce that there is an agreement in place with players for a mandatory rest period, but they didn't include FIFPro in the meetings.
I saw that. FIFA announced mandatory 3 weeks during the closed season.
But they didn't include the players with basically the players union.
Yeah, they didn't include FIPRO. I think FIPRO took them to court last year. I'm trying to remember FIPRO, because FIPRO requested, I think, a 4 weeks break. So which union did they include? Because then they said they made an agreement with the players union.
Players union, yeah, they did.
So FIPRO is the largest players union, if I'm not mistaken. Which union them? Trump
Exactly.
union them agree with.
It looked like it just seems weird.
Or they didn't sign a formal agreement, then just declare their position that them agree. So as ball in the box, very quick reaction there from Robert Sanchez. Here comes Pedro Neto breaking away for Chelsea. Chelsea, a bad cross here from Pedro Neto. Need to do better with that one there. And Keller Skera is chopped down. Chelsea definitely breaking up the PSG attack as quickly as possible. Fabi said, watch the salad there.
Yo.
Yeah.
Boss up him salad. More faster, boy.
So is this something which is commonplace now for Chelsea? Seeing out this half is that Fabi, Malagusto and Reece James both making sure that Kvaratskhelia don't get in on the action here.
Yeah, Kvaratskhelia and Nuno Mendes.
Baliot, not seen Ja Pedro definitely dropping deep on the defensive side as Chelsea trying to keep what they have before this half ends. So back to the FIFA reason now. Do we know when that will be implemented? When will it start? So there's no official date yet.
Not to my knowledge. And I think you're onto something there where FIFA basically announced their I think you're onto something saying that the basically is a negotiation tactic with them. This is what we agree to, and FIFPro come in and just sign the paper. No, let's not negotiate.
So that was that the only request? I don't even remember the lawsuit, because I think FIFPro so the definitely closed window break was definitely a request, a mandate that FIFPro, and I think there was another request. I don't remember the lawsuit them claim,
I don't remember either, but I'm curious to know, why is it FIFA they should go after the clubs?
So how does a 3 weeks closed window would look like, though, if you're gonna have a FIFA Club World Cup? Well, you're going to just carve out an exception, because didn't the FIFA Club World Cup pretty much, it didn't wait for 3 weeks as we have another goal, Chelsea up 3-0.
It's over.
Yo, call it, Chelsea win. Call it, I'm waving the white flag.
And you predicted it right, Benton. You said Chelsea was going to win, so you predict right.
Well, the obia didn't work, brother. The goat mouth did not work.
So when are you going to announce that Man U will make the Champions League next year?
At the end of the season. João Pedro, easy picking right through PSG. Yo, this can't have a Champions League winning side. Look how his side look like a bug side. Chelsea is pretty much cutting through them like hot knife through butter. As Fabi Frano say, over 3-0.
Told you. Hey, I said it. I never picked Chelsea to win, but I could see where PSG could be had like this. So I'm not going to say I called the victory.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm also going to say it is not over yet. I'm going to say it's not over as yet.
You called it. You said, you know what, I was dismissing Chelsea and I picked them out of the notion that I didn't want them to win. But they're definitely the dominant team and they're taking the opportunities. I can't really think of any clear-cut chances other than that one that PSG had. A good goal here from João Pedro throughout this football game. The fact that Maresca has put Malagosko, I think all three goals came from the right side. So there's Gusto, Reece James.
Yeah. And Nuno Mendes picked the worst time for his deficiencies to show up again.
And, you know, so some of us, at least myself, I had Cavasclera being a lethal assassin for Chelsea's backline, but Chelsea called Palmer and João Pedro being the one who's really carving up this PSG backline. And again, Vitinha missing in that midfield. 4 players around him. And Nuno Mendes trying to drive and get one in behind to Ousmane Dembele, cut out by Trevor Chalobah. Impressive, absolutely impressive first half by Chelsea. 3-0. At this rate, they might get about 5 or 4.
I think PSG going to ask questions.
Changes for PSG and for Chelsea. We'll get to that at halftime. By the way, now another topic while we were here that you kind of, I don't know if you evaded the topic, but I didn't hear your thoughts on it. Is this tape where the people them say I go around for the Jamaican baller? Leon Bailey Jr.
I don't know nothing to say about that yet.
Any concerns, any issues with that tape and the Jamaican national team?
No.
Any bad press?
If Leon Bailey saying Jamaica can't do nothing for him, and he's back in the team the very next competition afterwards, why? The man is a grown man, and a video get out of him within his private space. It is what it is at that point. Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
And that's my approach. Within the ball chat atmosphere, that's my approach. Now, in our private conversation, we have other opinions. And we don't know if you want to go ball chat after dark. We can go ball chat after dark. So if it's not that, then if it's what's strictly football, then not to come out of this.
At the end of the day, him a big. I like it. I think the point you make, him a big man. Him do what him want do. He was with him and a consenting adult. I do whatever them want do. So is a thing for them. It's just like Mason Greenwood and Fame other well, we don't know if it's consenting or not.
That's different. No. Greenwood's own is different because legalities.
Yeah.
Legal. We went into a legal conversation at that point. There is a possible legal conversation to be had with the Bailey thing, but that will have to be pending
Formal legal things.
and reserve and not reservations, but future resolutions are things that will come to light if possible. But after that, no, this is an opportunity for us to tell our kids and the young adults that we have around us to be careful of what them do and the decisions that they make in life, because there are some things that you do that you cannot pull back. There are some decisions that you will make that you cannot pull back. And forget about Liam Bailey. Liam Bailey is doing what the whole world expect a superstar footballer within his environment to do.
Wait. The Jamaican community might not expect that.
What do you mean by Jamaican community might not expect that? What are you talking about?
Well, it's not the act itself. Well, let me kind of be politically correct here. The proclamation that certain specific activities were described in the video.
That, this alkaline music.
The Jamaican, I don't know if the Jamaican fan base is happy with that act, brother.
I just see alkaline, but everybody listen alkaline, right?
I do not listen. I don't know who that is.
Well, outside the younger generation.
I do not know who that is, bro.
Well, it doesn't apply to you, but it applies to the younger generation. We don't know what they're doing. Look, we can't mix, and Jamaica is a taboo as hold that down again. Chase.
Yeah.
I guess Chase injury flare up again. But Jamaica have them taboo culture and nature and them fight out and do this but behind closed doors there's another conversation to be had there. But I think this is the opportunity to let young kids know that a 5-second decision to do something can cause you a lifetime of pain that you cannot take back. And people just need to learn, once things goes out on the internet, you cannot pull it back. You cannot unsee it. You cannot take it back. And that's all I'm going to say about the Liam Bailey.
Yeah, PSG president on our chairman on the screen. And yeah, I agree. You can't take it back. And ultimately, approaching halftime, family 3-0 Chelsea of Paris Saint-Germain at the half. We're discussing the Leon Bailey videotape and at the end of the day, I mean, as Junior said, it's, what you put out there, you have to be careful, just something where we teach our kids about our next generation. But I ultimately also think that there are some younger, some young adults who don't have an issue. I don't see any problem with some of this stuff that we, our generation, considered sensitive material, private material, secretive material. We consider some of those stuff shouldn't be made public. I think we have the younger generation who don't care about that stuff being made public. And I guess I haven't wrapped my head around it exactly, but I noticed that some of the things that I've seen, younger people post of their private life, I'm like, yo, I wouldn't do that. But it just and then maybe it's because I grew up in that space and them thinks about that is the norm,
But to piggyback on that, it kind of ties into like with ball chat, and we do our show, and we're very consistent with our show. We're very consistent with our content. And this is something that me, you, Kevin at the time, Trey would sit down and would say, yo, we'll build a show, but we're not going to the pasa. Right? And it's because we were more matured in our individual lives why we went that route. If Balchat want to bust, if we want to bust, and we want to bust a certain way, right? But if we wanted to come up really quick, come on and call people, I wouldn't even say competitors, because we don't have competitors. We call people within the same space. You always big them up. We couldn't go the opposite route and say that the one there's an idiot, that the one that can't read, that the one that ugly on the TV screen, that the one that woman dash him with. And we could create that space where, you know, everybody check out ball chat because them attack the things them are way. And that's what young people kind of go for right now, them, especially that within social media space. Because whether good or bad, views sell. That's why you hear we keep asking people, yo, go over to YouTube and subscribe with 24 subscribers away from 500. Because that's how you get monetized. How can we get the 24 subscribers? If we were to sit down and talk about Liam Bailey right now on that video, and even reach out to the girl, I have an interview with the girl, by tomorrow we'll have 10,000 subscribers. So that's the space that we live in. That's the world that we live in. But because I'm not gonna talk for you in this space no better, but you can talk to yourself and tell me if I lie, me I tell. Because we are older, we know the ramifications that come with certain stigma or certain alignments. Plus, we have our own personal lives that we have to protect. So, Liam Bailey, however the tape got out, I am going to say, you shouldn't put yourself in that position by even having a tape. You shouldn't have a tape. And we all have our vices, or all of our perks, or whatever, or all of our whatever fantasies or whatever. You take a video, look on it, have a mental memory of it, and you delete it. Simple. It's gone. He cannot get in trouble. So that would have been my advice to him. But who knows? He might be sitting there and somebody link him and say, yo, you know, ever since that interview, this is the most people have been talking about you on the internet, you know. And ironically kind of coincide with the show that them have on Amazon or wherever the show is. I don't even watch the show. So wherever the show is, you don't find it coincidental that a sex tape get leaked midst of a season of a show. Like it but like you said, young people.
Yeah, we don't want to do it. Yeah, sorry, finish your point. Finish.
No, I mean I say I would just advise to them, don't do it.
Yeah. Halftime in this football game. A lot of comments coming through. Big up to the family. Michelle says Joao Pedro is Firmino-esque Junior. Of course, Liverpool General Bobby Firmino. You get that vibes, eh? Joao Pedro Firmino-esque. Or it's too early to call it. Outstanding first, and I think what Michelle to kind of maybe not put words on Michelle more, but to kind of build on the point that Michelle is making is that Bobby Firmino did something for Liverpool in the sense of connecting the glue, connecting the Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah. You know, two players who independently who wanted to be the baller themselves. Bobby Firmino says, you know what? I am not chasing clout. I'm not chasing spotlight. I will be the unselfish one and sacrifice and link up the group. Do you see Joao Pedro doing that for Chelsea? His connecting player is definitely good in the first half. But the Joao Pedro that I know from Brighton didn't give me a Firmino type of vibes.
Okay, I'll give it that. Yes, I agree with that sentiment. Yes.
Wait, you agree with Michelle?
I agree with your explanation. So if Michelle says yes, that's what you meant, I would say okay. I'll say okay. I get that you the context that you put it in, I would say yes. Yes.
But he works well for Chelsea. I know this is something that, of course, this is for down the road. We'll talk about Nicholas Jackson. This is something that Nicholas Jackson, does he even have a role in this group?
Nicholas Jackson. Forget about Nicholas Jackson. Ask about
Nkunku?
no man, the other one them just bring in. Liam
Delap, Liam Delap, yeah.
Does Delap fit in? If
Well, he will. I think he will, because they will have a lot of football games to play. And
Well,
so to me, Delap will fit in. My worry now is for Nicholas Jackson.
well, rumor have it that Ruben Amorim does fancy Jackson.
Okay, well, fancying is one thing. Talk to us about the first half. Chelsea, absolutely outstanding. The link-up play between the front three, Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer with 2 goals, and João Pedro, the other man, with the third. But that midfield, the steal of Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo making sure him kick up a man when him get a chance, is definitely disrupting Fabian Ruiz and Vitinha in that midfield for PSG.
Yeah, I think PSG can come out of this game saying that they need a number 6.
How would them artists here perform? How would the sister?
It's below my age range, but yeah.
How would this?
I don't know who the hell
How
it
would
is.
she?
I don't know.
People, tell me how which artist this a perform, because me don't know how. Who the sister perform?
I don't know. But it looks Spanish to me.
Junior, you in the music business. You should know who these people are.
No, I don't.
All right.
She looks Spanish to me.
Big up Mario. Mario said the new Drogba. Get the belt. Yo, get the belt. Get the belt and beat Mario. I don't talk about new Drogba. Maybe there's some physicality there, Junior. Reaching now. Holy Son, big up yourself. Holy Son says, please, is the match on today? Yes, the game is currently going on, Holy Son. Chelsea is leading PSG 3-0 at the half. The game is on DZN or is DNZ. It's on TBS and FIFA channel, other parts of the world. I think Mario needs a timeout. Can class legendary Didier Drogba with what them call the lap Pitney. Can't class general with Pitney yet. People, who are the artists? Who are the entertainers? Who are the people performing? They say a reggaeton. So how would them people here?
Is that Bad Bunny?
A Bad Bunny this?
I don't know.
And by the way, them need to get Jamaica a piece of money, because reggae, Jamaica should have copyright reggae. Anytime you use the name reggae, give me a piece of money. First half, family, talk to me about the first half. What does Enzo Maresca and Chelsea need to do to secure this trophy? $40 million payout. And what does...
Oh, that was Doja Cat.
And what does Lucho and Enrique need to do?
Lucho needs to establish a midfield. If that means that he is... And the performers are Doja Cat. We don't see Doja Cat yet, but Thames and J Balvin.
Okay, so we don't see Doja Cat. So, but we don't know the lady we're performing. That we don't know
Thames. The girl was singing the girl was sing is the reggaeton, not reggaeton, is the Nigerian girl. She just sing the
Nigerian.
she had a big singer. I just me never know such she that thick.
Okay. All right.
You know I sang them, man.
Okay. So how would this now?
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat this.
Yeah, I know Doja Cat.
Someone said, hold on, she can sing What Am I Missing?
Come true, Doja. Rawr. Yeah.
Weird, so Doja Cat is supposed to be a rapper?
Who cares?
People, don't, because I don't really listen to music now, you know. But come like me, I'm going to listen to some music now. Send on some songs then.
Hey.
Mario says, is the Chelsea midfield good or PSG off? I'm a Chelsea fan. I just don't want to get carried away.
No, Mario. All right. This is my. Let me answer that, Benton. This is for me. Mario. Dembele is the one that messing up for PSG. You notice PSG doesn't have a central striker. You notice that, Benton, right?
Yeah, they don't.
That is what is making Chelsea midfield look so good. The two times we say Ruiz make the run down the middle for PSG wide open, that should signal to PSG where they need to put their efforts in. Now, the change that will have to be made, I don't know where, other than just telling Dembele to stop going like him named Harry Kane and come in the midfield. Just go play right on the side of Carl. Yeah, just go play right beside Chalabo or play right between the centre backs them. Let them have to respect you.
West Indies score update. Michelle said that we just lost another wicket. West Indies 58 for 3 in a test match against Australia at Sabina Park. The captain, Rastan Chase out, edge at slip for 18. Why we can't even have a captain who can depend upon the bat one day.
No, but he was hurt. He was hurt.
What?
He was hurt.
What we care about hurt? One team.
The man, you see them tape up him knee at one point.
Imagine, when you play cricket back in the day, you don't get licking in your family jewel and still the man them tell you if you go play after them say you're alright. Or them cricketer in a medical advancement, them can't even take one little lick and then them get out.
Hey,
come on, man. I'm tired of them.
Hey,
and my captain, I get captain money.
Speaking of family jewels, let me give you a joke.
Yeah.
Yo, anybody that played high school cricket in Jamaica, I played high school cricket. I played Tapping Cup, Walker Cup, and it's Tapping Cup, Walker Cup, and Colts. Me never play junior Colts, but too good. Me come out straight and play Colts. But yo, my father is a big cricketer.
Yeah.
My uncles are big cricketers, right? But my father go watch one game. I couldn't believe him. I meant that when me wasn't batting, because he was an opening bat. So when my father reached me down out of it, embarrassing. But when number 5 batsman out, and when he walk off of the field, and
take a cup and pass it on to the next man.
Take him Steve God and keep.
And take a cup and pass. So why the surprise? We used as schoolboy cricketers, we used to share a cup. That was common practice. Wait, at Woolworth, you don't have an own cup.
I don't only that meant that when they take out the cup, They're going to come back in the next one. The next one. This next.
Yeah, it's like yo, clean off the cup, brother. Go wash your half a pipe before you use it.
Oh, hey, my father said, I'm going to care. My father said,
no more. You gotta get your own
no,
cup.
no, my father said, Julia, you have a jockstrap, right?
Yo, man.
Yo.
Man said, no more. Cut that. No more. But that the brother there who out, him could have just wait till him come off I feel and give the money.
Yo, they want to give my jack. Yo, man.
Keys to the second half at FIFA Club World Cup final. Chelsea 3, PSG 3. PSG 0. PSG 0. Julian,
Chelsea have to survive the first 15 minutes.
Have to survive. All right, so adjustments that I probably think that PSG need to make and Chelsea as we get ready for the second half to kick off here in a few minutes. Halftime show.
You know what I would do? Yeah. I would take off. I would either take off Nuno Mendes or I would probably take off. I would probably take off Kvaratskhelia, Keller, put on Barcola.
Okay.
And tell Dembele play left wing.
Tell them no. All right, I need to step away for a few minutes, family, before we get the second half cracking. I'm just gonna run it, Phil. You can run it and
Yeah. So people, what do you think the second half adjustment should be? What do you think Chelsea should do? Because PSG, I think PSG, we all know what PSG should be doing. Just go out there and score. But should Chelsea stay status quo? I mean, if it's not broke, should they try to fix it? And sometimes in sports, this is where coaches make the mistake of overcoaching, are going overboard with adjustments and then throw the game. We all know PSG is going to come back. Let me just put that out there. And if you want to think I'm crazy, you can say I'm crazy. We all know this game is going to end on nails and pins and whistles. Or pins and needles. Somebody's going to be standing on pins and needles. I can promise you that right now. PSG is going to score a goal or two. What is it that Chelsea need to do to maintain? Let me know. Let me know. Mario, you say you're a Chelsea fan and you don't want to get carried away. So that means you're impressed with the midfield. Would you change anything in the midfield? And another thing to keep in mind, Chelsea had 3 yellow cards coming into the second half. Gusto, Caicedo, and Pedro Neto all have been yellow carded. When do you make that change? Because you know they're going to be under pressure second half. PSG did not win the Champions League on luck. So let me know. Wait till the change is going to be. Bright, big up to Bright. Bright says, beautiful football, Chelsea allowed win. And he's from Zambia. Big up to all the people listening from Zambia. Big up to Bright. Bright, big up yourself every time listening from Zambia. So let me know. Let me know what are the changes that you guys want to see. I'm telling you right now, PSG needs a number 6, somebody sitting in the middle of the field, and also they need a striker. They need to put a striker on the field. I think having a striker is paramount. Somebody that is established at the tip of the sword. Mario says Chelsea should stay the way they are. Whether the Storm pick their moments, I'm not too worried about the yellow cards. I am worried about the yellow cards, especially for Caicedo. I am worried for Caicedo because we know, if it's one thing I can tell you right now coming out the second half, is PSG is going to run at them as they're getting ready for the kickoff in the second half. Looking so far, there hasn't been any changes. I don't see any new players coming out. But whether it's 3 love, 4 love, 5 love, 6 love, 7 love, it doesn't matter at this point. PSG has to run at Chelsea. So Mario, I kind of agree with you there. That's a good point. Pick your times, because you are going to get chances. You are going to get chances to run at PSG's backline. As we see, PSG is huddling up. I don't see any new players in that huddle. But let's see, can Chelsea seal the deal? Up 3-0, about to start the second half. So Mario says no change. Big up to Musa, saying he's from Tanzania. Big up to Musa with all those from Tanzania. Big up to Tafad. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right, but Kelvin 4 from Zimbabwe. Big up. BM says PSG is off today. It's just off today. Well, they're off in the first half. There's always a second half. And let's see what the second half brings. So shout out to everybody from Tanzania. Shout out to people from Zimbabwe. Shout out to people from Zambia. Shout out to all listeners from Kenya. And also our African listeners. We do remember this year we also have the AFCON coming up. So we'll also be covering the AFCON, doing watch-alongs for the AFCON during the winter break. For us, it's winter. So look out for that coming up this year on Ball Chat. So a lot of great things coming to Ball Chat this year. Trust me. As PSG was out and ready, and Chelsea is just coming out for the second half. A little bit of gamesmanship there. 3-0. Chelsea leading PSG. Second half is going to be very exciting. Let's see. Let's see. And I am curious to see if PSG sends a guy down the middle.
Yeah, Buck. Apologies, family. Had to step away for a little bit. PSG need to get Barcola on the field. I believe Chelsea don't change anything. I mean, what you did in the first half work effectively. We have people from Tanzania checking, people from Zimbabwe checking. Big up to everybody. Hello to everyone on the African continent. This is Ball Chat Watch Along of FIFA Club World Cup Final. Mama Africa, one love, one love, one love. Junior, Chelsea have a whole heap of supporters on the African continent.
Yeah. And remember, the gaff, Jose Mourinho said that's why he cannot even visit Africa.
Yeah. I see you still petitioning for Jose Mourinho to become the coach of Manchester United.
Well, we've been there, done that. That ship has sailed.
That ship has sailed.
We have Jose Mourinho 2.0 right now.
Huh?
We have Jose Mourinho 2.0 right now.
Let's go ahead and not insult Mourinho family.
And here's Nuno Mendes. There should be a goal for. Well done.
Why y'all account goal for side before even the shot take it? Because you know, so you have to deal with the PSG fans. Our fan, aka come on.
No, you know it's coming. You know PSG will score at least 2 goals the second half. At least. I think PSG is good to score 2 goals the second half.
West Indies 63 for 3. I guess now the two injured players from yesterday are currently batting. John Campbell on 21 and Michael Louis on 2. West Indies.
Watch it. Watch it. Oh, you must not reach it yet. Let me pause.
Yeah. Finally, Cavasklara in a ball game. Finally.
And why? Because Dembele is right down the middle.
Okay.
Football not that difficult enough. Football, this game is not that difficult. It's a simple game that is complicated by tacticians.
Football is made difficult by some, Junior.
Yeah, that call themselves tacticians and just overthink. Because no Dembele is playing as a target 9.
2 goals for Cole Palmer, 1 for Joao Pedro. Chelsea rampant in the first half of a Champions League winner, PSG. There seems to be a significant amount of fans who are PSG fans who think that they will come back and win this ball game. So let's see, Junior.
I don't know about win, but they're going to make a game out of this.
You know, in the AI score chat, a lot of them predicting such thing, and of course a few in the stadiums also singing their at MetLife Stadium, singing the PSG song, expecting something. Joao Pedro knocked over there by Beraldo. Definitely a foul. Other transfer news that we missed while we were away, Junior, Arsenal signed Noni Madueke. Didn't have that one on the bingo card, family.
Nope.
Of course, Noni Madueke was of Chelsea. What, £55 million? Is that the transfer fee?
I think so, yeah.
Thoughts on that transfer?
The jury is out. I like Madueke, but he was a typical Chelsea player.
What kind of idiot ball that from Vitinha? No, from João Neves. What kind of idiot ball that if Cole Palmer was a little bit faster, he would be in?
Yep.
And maybe this is the impact of Mansi Caicedo come and decide say him no want to hold the ball anymore.
Don't want it. They don't want it. I'm telling you. They that's but Dembele playing as a target 9 now. Look at the space created between Chelsea's press and the back line. See, now they have to respect him.
Ball from PSG driving down the middle. Vitinha looking for option, trying to find Dembele, cut out by Cucurella. Lot of discussion regarding Leon Bailey. Speaking of Mourinho, Bailey is being linked with a move to Fenerbahce. According to BM, I don't think Bailey is a Mourinho player. He doesn't work hard enough, can't defend to save his life, and he's a prima donna. Junior, haven't heard anything about a move to Fenerbahce for Leon Bailey, but you know, so BM keep his ears to the ground. So let's see. But this Jose Mourinho right now over Turkey, he will take anybody because I think he wants to leave Turkey. He wants them to fire him. Based on the comments that I've heard Jose Mourinho made about the Turkish league and the referee, I'm actually surprised that he will be there this season. So I'm coaching.
Or remember he won the lawsuit.
Goal youth! What a save by Robert Sanchez.
Good save. It's coming, Benton. It's coming.
Mosquito should have done better with that one.
It's a good shot. What what is lost in all of that is how Due dismissed Cucurella.
He was onside.
Was that clearly onside? It's a good save.
Good save, good save.
Tell you, just put a target 9 down the middle and Chelsea will be in problems.
Of course,
And
now
this
here
is
comes
the first
Chelsea.
picture.
Of course, PSG has to be ready for the Chelsea breakaway. João Pedro.
Time wasting already. Go on the corner flag, you. Go on. You want to go there? Go to the corner flag. Go.
Yeah, I'm surprised he kind of took that route. Now he's trying to get a foul. The referee is not buying it.
That's the youth showing up right there.
Chelsea, bit cautious, Junior.
Yeah, they know the PSG stuff. That's what I'm telling you. The first 10 minutes of the second half is key. Now they've already survived the first 7 minutes. Can they survive the next 3?
Mario says, right, Junior, that's what I pointed out to my son. The way he went by Cuckoo, as in Cucurella. Here comes the Mosquito, trying to cross that one. PSG definitely very intense as start of the first half. Chelsea not getting the call there as Enzo Fernandez thought he was fouled. Here comes Nuno Mendes again. Driven in the box, find Cavasclera. Cavasclera going at Gusto, and Gusto said, not today, boy. Not today.
All right, Enzo, get up, Enzo.
Enzo Fernandez down, needing some medical attention, family.
Hey, the ref look around and go like this. One to him.
Ref said play on. Ball in the box, cleared out by Chelsea.
2 more minutes. Can Chelsea survive the next 2 minutes? Tell you, the first 10 minutes, storm.
We have a VAR. What VAR? No, not AI score all over the place. Ball a move fast for AI score. And we have a shot from way out from Dwehi. Why you never take a shot earlier in the first half? I know you want to take a shot.
Got them down 3-0. Now they want to play for real.
Yeah. Long ball, João Pedro. João Pedro looking for a penalty. Going at Marquinhos there, or is Beraldo. Vitinha. Vitinha definitely seen a lot more of the ball for PSG.
You see, Chelsea is now dropping into like a back 6 because Dembele is up there. And if you look at that space between the front line, Calciado and Enzo Fernandez will have more space to run. They have to defend this second half. I think Chelsea need to make a change.
Casado showing for it, receives it from Chalba. Gusto high up the field, ball is all the way back to Cowell. Reece James in the middle of the park. Chelsea pass the ball now. Where's the man up? You pass the ball to Cole Palmer outside now, brother. He was, then a pass if they're inside the defender and make him run.
Yep.
He's not supposed to come back and come back to get the ball. Chelsea definitely knocking the ball around. And a foul is called as Enzo Fernandez is down again. What a man love Lidong. Must just like Sterling. Speaking of Raheem Sterling, any news on where Sterling will play this year? As we're seeing the Junior now, why not a penalty there or a free kick?
He got pulled down.
And Beraldo. João Pedro.
Hey, Joe Perry look like you say, yo, take your beat and move the man.
Yeah, but when if I did Hagler, I say, come back around here and see it's a beating under your clap. Hitch up, you're gonna get hitch up next time. No, there's a pride in defenders making of attackers know say Bridging. You know come around here and come not get called and you want to come bad me up. Come on.
Especially when you're on an island. If you're on an island with somebody you have to establish yourself. It look like PSG is ready in a substitution, yeah. As they did not score in the first 10 minutes. So Chelsea survived the first 10 minutes. Barcola is getting ready to come on. Yo, football, I would take off Kvaratskhelia, but they might take off Due. I think it's Due they're going to take off and put on Barcola.
Yeah, PSG. At the tea break, West Indies 73 for 3. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia, no. Definitely not going with nothing today.
Good substitution. Good substitution. And put Dembele on the wing now.
Maybe he burn him out.
Yeah.
58 minute of play. Vitinha finds looking for Dwayne.
That's what you call a shutdown.
Referee definitely letting them play. Here comes the Enzo Fernandez. Heavy touch. Fernandez also looking for a free kick. Couldn't get it. As PSG comes away with it. Ashraf Hakimi. Dwehi. Chelsea definitely dropping into a defensive posture. Shot from Vitinha out.
Good save.
And he pushed it for a corner kick.
Good save. So that was going to score, it looked like. Yep. Good save.
Robert Sanchez definitely doing the business there.
Man of the match so far.
And Enzo Fernandez is down again, family.
Hey, the ref look at him and say, you're going to get up and you want to call on the stretcher. If you have a hamstring injury, lay down. If it's a hamstring, he's holding on to his hamstring.
Headed out. PSG definitely doing. João Pedro back doing some defending there for a bit of defending for Chelsea. Hey, good interception from João Pedro Jr.
Yeah.
Chelsea ready in a sub. Weird. Andre Santos this? I wouldn't find him. Brazilian Andre Santos was on loan at Strasbourg. Had an excellent U20 tournament a couple seasons ago for Brazil.
Yeah.
Speaking of news that happened while we were away, Crystal Palace got relegated to a conference league because of what? Ownership? What's the deal there?
Some match thing, yeah. Some ownership match. I don't put it that way.
Check the news on Crystal Palace. After winning the
FA Cup. They won the FA Cup, right?
Yeah, after winning the FA Cup, yes. Palace out of Europa League Palace demoted to Conference League amid Lyon conflict. Crystal Palace have been demoted from the Europa League to the Conference League after UEFA club's financial control body ruled that the Premier League club was too closely linked to Lyon. Palace are now expected to take the case to the Court of Arbitration for Sport. Nottingham Forest, who are due to enter the Conference League in the playoff round next month, will be promoted to the Europa League, subject to the CAS appeal.
That's a money decision.
Yeah, and so John Texter, the majority owner and chairman of Eagle Football Holdings, has a 77% stake in Lyon, but also owns 43.9% of Crystal Palace. UEFA's regulation take issue with any dual holding above 30%. Though Crystal Palace argued that Texter had no role in the running of the Premier League club. And no matter if him have no role in it, if him won over 30%, then I say rule. Everybody know the rule going in. So what Crystal Palace argue? Him won 77% in Lyon and 43%. And you can't win more than 30% in a two clubs in ICM league.
Sorry.
Yo, the brother had China drop off.
Hey, Infantino wife look like she don't want to be around him.
And look on Infantino wife. She just
it's like if the chair could be any further away from them, if she could go.
Infantino wife I say, yo, can this crap get over with?
You can tell she's not amused.
Yeah. Here comes Chelsea down the left side with a cross. Cut out by PSG. Ball is Neto. Neto finds Palmer. Palmer to Gusto. Gusto with a shot from, field goal. Chelsea leading 3-0 in the FIFA Club World Cup final. Chelsea fans are in full voice in MetLife Stadium. And no Enzo Maresca going to be wassy. BM said maybe she doesn't like football. Maybe she doesn't like football, true?
That's top of the foolishness. You think FIFA president wife won't like football?
BM laugh. Yo, Mr. Ref. As Dwayne chopped down by Neto or Maresca. Which one? Or Cucurella. Cucurella. What kind of tackle that Cucurella do?
Hey, Cucurella is getting cooked. Cucurella is a liability. Because Neto has put in a shift down that left wing defensively.
Dropping back to help him.
Yeah.
Now, Joao Pedro seems to be cramping up.
And him have nothing to do with the play.
The referee is making sure it's not a time-wasting tactic. By the way, I think Holy Sin asked earlier, can we show the game? No, family, we can't show the game. Cannot show the game. Absolutely not. Cross into the box, picked up by Robert Sanchez. Why, from we show the Unity Cup match, Reggae Boys versus Nigeria, people ask for show game. What Fabian Ruiz just do? A punch Joao Pedro?
Oh, you see what Joao Pedro just do? You see
What Joao Pedro just do?
Push him down as the lap is coming on.
The lap is coming on for Joao Pedro. Yo, John Pedro, they are Chelsea and act like, and come like man say, yo, I'm the man. I'm good player though. He has had a very good start to his Chelsea career, family.
Yeah.
Dilap now
And
on.
here is the white Drogba.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a belt and beat you all out, you know. Somewhere Didier Drogba is probably watching his beloved Chelsea and cheering.
All right, Dilap, let me see this up.
Junior, dear, go ahead on the commentary. Wool youth! Ooh!
All right, Mr. Drogba, Mr. White Drogba, I see you.
Good play from Dilap. First touch, almost instant goal. Donnarumma with yo.
Excellent save.
Excellent save. Mario Minto says Liam Drogba. I mean Dilap. LOL. Yo, excellent play from Liam Dilap. Very physical player, moving out. Nuno Mendes. And no argument jumping out. Yo, the man them all beat PSG and I bad them up. Then so PSG, yo, I must probably be worst Champions League side, winning title side in the history of Champions League this. Because the FIFA Club World Cup is normally the Champions League team wins the FIFA Club World Cup.
Yeah, normally.
The man them I beat them and I bad them up. And they're not only beating them, they're spanking them. As Lucho is getting 2 subs. As Gonzalo Ramos getting ready, center forward.
3
subs it look like. Reece James down.
Oh my, come on, Chelsea, man.
We gotta prepare for more of this, family. What you say? Time wasting.
Yeah, but you're up 3-0. Just come out of the field.
As we continue to discuss some other football news, La Liga boss rejects Madrid a request to extend the break, family.
Yeah.
Javier Tebas rejected Real Madrid goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois' plea to postpone the team's league opener to give players time to rest following the Club World Cup. As for Real Madrid, family, not a very good side. They exited the Club World Cup 4-0 spanking from PSG.
I don't overread that.
Work for Xabi Alonso.
Nah, don't overread that. Just like how Chelsea spanking PSG right now, it's still preseason.
Okay.
It's a good feeling, or it's a bad feeling for Real Madrid. It's going to be a bad feeling for
Big
for
up to the chef who is a Chelsea fan. The chef says, who bet money on PSG?
Come on.
Duane says, who bets money on PSG? Who put their money on PSG? Come on, the money gone, family. BM says, big up Delap, aka otherwise known as White Drogba. Amari Hutchinson can't get these big moves. What is going on with Amari Hutchinson? I guess back to championship.
Yeah, well, that's a good point because Omari Hutchinson was the darling coming up. And now that them gone back down, Liam get the escape hatch.
Yeah, Liam Delap. Go. But big on serious, Chelsea has been absolutely outstanding in this football game. Impressive display. Um, Substitution coming in for PSG. I think Lucho Enrique probably saying, "This is it, family. This is all I got."
Oh yeah, this is the last roll of dice. But he put on some poisonous youth though. Kamayule is a poisonous if the youth still. So right now, PSG's goal is to try to get at least one goal going into the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, and probably, put some pressure on, yeah.
Yeah, so they need to score. So now Chelsea has weathered the storm. Now they have to just ride the wave to the victory. It's on PSG now. PSG need a goal in the next 8 minutes.
Junior, if this result holds, plus for Chelsea going into the EPL season, riding on confidence.
Yeah. And that was what I said at the start of the game, that Chelsea, to me, have more to gain out of this game than PSG. I don't think PSG's confidence is going to be shattered after this game. I don't think PSG is going to come out as, oh my God, we are not what we thought we were. That's not going to happen. But Chelsea will start their season on a high. That I expect.
Yeah. I mean, the way they nullified the PSG, attack, the PSG midfield, Cavasclera didn't do anything on that left wing. Ousmane Dembele still somewhat non-existent. Had a couple good shots that were saved, but usually Ousmane Dembele is a bit more lively, a bit more active in the ball game. Haven't been able to flex his muscle. Nuno Mendes and Ashraf Hakimi can't really go gun blazing as PSG normally do go running.
Yeah. So that's why I said PSG can come out now and say we need a number 6. They need a true holding midfielder.
But if it's preseason game, you probably maybe you can always, as Bercola tries ball turning the box, as very good defending there from Colwell. And Reece James just showed on himself a while ago. The man say, yo, I can't bother. And ball into the box. PSG can't get a shot off. Very good. Watch Cucurella, watch it. Oh, come on. Why this brother go up and try to help up Cucurella? Watch it. Leave him alone now. Leave him alone. João Neves. Yo, Cucurella roll about 5 times like him get gunshot. I look at him up now and walk like everything alright. Yo, but tired of some of them money in a football game, brother.
Isn't that the hand? Well, I guess not.
No, man. As we're seeing the Cucurella.
One thing is for sure, though. Chelsea not going to surprise PSG the next time and play against them.
Reece James, as Dewsbury Hall getting ready to come in. Reece James did a sub, family. As we see Nicholas Jackson in the background there chilling. So who gets the captain's armband now? Enzo is off.
Caicedo.
Oh, Caicedo captain? I thought Cole Palmer was third.
Cole Palmer, little boy, Benton.
Reece James there is done. Yeah, man, I go around. I heal up in players. Them I tell as Dewsbury Hall and Nkunku are coming on.
Why? How far Nicholas Jackson has fallen?
Yeah, but him not playing no ball either. Come on, I'm on them. Come on, I'm on them side. The Nkunku from PSG from Leipzig.
Leipzig.
Leipzig have not turned up to the party. In fact, I expect him to leave this summer.
It's a fair statement.
Wait, so Nicholas Jackson not going to get a run?
That's what I just said.
Oh,
That's
you
how
just
far
say
he's
how
fallen.
far, yes.
Yep.
You don't need any goals, Junior.
I would take Nicholas Jackson at Manchester United. I like him. I like him. I called Tammy Abraham early, and I like Nicholas Jackson even more than I like Tammy Abraham when I first saw him. I would take Nicholas Jackson at Manchester United.
DY say who really are gonna pay $100 million for Nicholas Jackson?
Who really going to ask for $100 million for Nicholas Jackson?
Chelsea? Them have bills to pay.
They're about to get 50 right now.
Well, them still have bills to pay. Them still have more bills to pay, family. Seen a lot of complaining from PSG players here. And this is where the frustration is setting in. They can't get a goal and Chelsea's resistance. Whether you get past Chelsea's back line and, Robert Sanchez has been very impressive in goal.
Yep.
Like, what kind of...
PSG is devoid of ideas. The midfield is just too clogged.
Yeah. If the wide player is not dominant, if they're not getting a lot of purchase on that wide, in those wide areas, then
Nobody said anything about Dilap being Drogba or Diego Costa or just let's kill it right now.
well, there you go, Junior. The lab should
Oh,
have
that was
made it.
scored.
What kind of? The lab should have made it 4-0.
Just take one more dribble around the keeper.
And then money I replaced Nicholas Jackson.
The one thing we know, Nicholas Jackson not hitting Donnarumma with the ball.
Well, actually, both of them would miss it.
I never say him going to score, but we know him not going to hit Donnarumma with the ball.
Nicholas Jackson probably would have missed the goal totally. Yes. Excellent by Chelsea. I am absolutely impressed. Big side, big display.
And I am even more impressed with the second half than I am with the first half.
Yeah. Oh, they managed the game.
Yeah. I thought PSG was going to at least score. Watcha.
So this is something that's interesting, right? All right. So Levi Caldwell, I thought committed the foul first. Then the referee says play on. So Levi Caldwell did get a yellow card. So, but what's the Casado fight here? And that's Barcola tries scoop a ball just in a goalkeeper on.
Good shot that to the boy. And said nobody move. Beautiful cover drive there by Lewis. Oh, that's Campbell.
FIFA Club World Cup. No man. Yo, no sir, this something.
Remember, you know, this is Chelsea's first real game in the Club World Cup. And I called the conspiracy theory the other day.
Oh.
Look at who Chelsea played all the way through versus the run that PSG had to have. So,
well, if that's the case, I would envision that there's an argument to me that, okay, PSG could have seen better competition and subsequently be ready for this Chelsea team.
no, the man them tired.
Yeah, that's another assessment. So the tiredness outweighs seeing better competition.
Not only physically tired, but emotionally tired.
Yeah, but you have a chance to win 40 million. Yo, watch out what Cucurella just do. You know, see this, the left foot of Cucurella. Watch the left foot of Cucurella.
They clean him up.
Man, just a clean up. So not only is Chelsea winning this ball game, they also been much more physical, which I don't think PSG seems to be very comfortable with the physicality of Chelsea.
True, but so all Cucurella, man, come on, man.
So João Neves and Cucurella has been going at it. And now a yellow card to João Neves as Cucurella. Let's see the replay. I didn't see that one. So, oh, he pulled Cucurella here. No, man. What? Is that red card offense that? Can't pull him on here, brother.
It's done football, yes, but Cucurella don't have to act like that, better.
Yeah, but he might try to get a man a red card. Him can't, I don't think you can. Isn't that a red card? VAR. Him pull his here. All right, so VAR, man, I go a VAR. Right? As a red card, I'm not supposed to pull him on here. Yo, if you like pull man here, there are places and venues for that, not the football pitch. Go around there so with them things there.
You're promoting Leon Bailey tape 2.0.
João Neves, come off I feel. Come off I feel.
Whoa. Cucurella leading to him with the elbow still.
Yeah, I'm leading to him with a shoulder, but you can't pull. The pull here is the problem. You can't pull him on here. Red card, come off I feel. Bug. Yeah, man, red card. Yo, by the way, next year, I will Cucurella and trim him. and if I'm Luis Enrique, just tell João Neves, say you walk home. You are absolutely walking home. Come on, if I feel. So now PSG is down to 10 men as João Neves, who has been bad in this football game, lost at sea, picked up a red card for pulling Cucurella here. Can't pull him on here, brother. What? So what is Robert Sanchez doing? And another Chelsea player now down and a PSG player down. The ball game just I get everybody a complaint for every yo. That's not me like watch woman football, you know. Me can't bother with it sometime, you know.
I say they're lucky. Can't tell you that. That could be a second yellow card.
Let's see.
That's a second yellow card. That's like late. And Cucurella did jump into Jordan. You see, to me, all right, Chelsea win and is a good feeling. PSG not going to forget this. And to me, this is a meaningless tournament. It really is. I don't really care about the Club World Cup in terms of like accomplishments. I don't think Chelsea, anybody outside of Chelsea fan base going to come out now and say, oh, we got to watch out for Chelsea this year.
No, but why show up then? It's a serious competition.
You play a ball. No, you play a ball. No, I'm not taking the win away from Chelsea.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, though, you know how schedule makers are. Don't be surprised if you say Chelsea play PSG in the Champions League.
And then Chelsea will say, well, we beat your punk self in that Club World Cup. Come at me. Because PSG, again, we want to highlight something, PSG, we can pull up a stat. Every Champions League team since 2002 has won the FIFA Club World Cup.
But not every FIFA Club World Cup have multiple Europa teams.
Yes, not every FIFA Club World Cup has multiple Europa teams. But
so PSG got through the ringer. They played Real Madrid, which is a bigger game than this. The last game.
And they ran Real Madrid off the field, and they are getting ran off the field now.
But I can make the argument that's the reason why they're getting run off the field now is the emotionally spent.
This is supposed to be an easier contest than Real Madrid.
But that's the reason why they can't fall off. That's the reason why you can't fall off.
So this is why you're on a trophy winning side. You can't fall off when it's time now to go win.
So what you going to say? So what you going to say? The Champions League win wasn't real?
Well, no, it was real, but clearly you're one of the worst Champions League winning team in history.
Who cares at that point? The man that win Champions League, who cares?
The FIFA Club World Cup is the culmination of saying that, and look at this, brother, I missed the goal at the back post. Yo, I joke this. PSG are bug side. Come on. In fact, going forward, I know, but not only is that Chelsea is winning the game, it's the way Chelsea is winning. Chelsea is dominant and out physical.
Listen, the reason why we almost didn't do
and look at the white Jagba. Look, watch out. Look at the white Jagba. Watch out. Go ahead, Junior. Sorry.
Aliba rolled out too. But the reason why we did almost do a stream is because we all said that the semi-final game was the real final. Remember?
Well, I did say that, I don't understand how the draw was at Madrid and, PSG was in the one semi-final. I think PSG would argue that being the UEFA League champions, they should have had, the Flamingo. But I saw it go.
But then Chelsea heard that. The Chelsea players heard all of that rhetoric. And them come out to prove us wrong. And they have proved us wrong.
Yeah, I mean, no, man. PSG as a well-oiled machine, the same team that rolled out in the Champions League and destroyed a defensive, solid, compact Inter Milan in the Champions League final. Walk through this FIFA Club World Cup is getting bamboozled, getting rubber stamped by Chelsea. Lucho Enrique needs to go back to the drawing board with him side.
And you know who is going to be angry to hear that?
Lucho.
No. Every team in the Champions League that knows that they can't beat this PSG team, but now idiot Chelsea come make Lucho now have to feel like he have to get them even better.
Yeah, balls at the back post and Burkola is enough. Because you can clearly see the frustration with the PSG outfit. Because the offside a while ago get called and look at Doué, who is that PSG player who's very frustrated, like, brother, how you get offside?
The man don't treat love.
No, man, this is, very good job. Nuno Mendes still on the field. Luis Enrique looking for answers to his coaching staff. Coaching staff said me no answer, brother.
Campbell just dashed for the wicket.
Oh, but that's typical of John Campbell. When him out, what did he do this time?
LBW, the dumbest LBW. The man go up on the front foot and like him is Jimmy Adams, want to use him pad for play the ball from Adams. Like what the?
What did he review or something?
Them reviewing it now.
Okay.
I mean, the ball pitch outside half stump, but it's a short ball. It keep kind of low, but he decided when to leave it alone and put him pad. Watch out!
Watch out! Chelsea goalkeeper do. Yo, hey, blew off a ball game. We're done. We have seen enough. I've seen enough. Chelsea at the FIFA Club World Cup. Don't bother with the foolishness. Don't bother because now Robert Sanchez walk like him a midfielder. What is going on here?
Clearly out. You're plumb. Come on for
and
the.
Of course, he wasted that review upon that, right?
Yeah, you're plumb. Come on for the.
So that is something we don't understand. The use of reviews by the West Indies players. It's like a man to recognize where he is in a batting stance, in a batting position. When they mark him middle stump or leg stump, but him don't know when there. When a ball hit. Oh, come on, brother. And then he waste a review that could be saved for somebody else who have a legitimate review. Nuno Mendes kicked down Nkunku.
All right, ref. Blow it off now. The man
blow it off, brother. We've seen enough. Look on this attack here. What Nuno Mendes do? Watch out. And then Nkunku just jumping in face for good measure. No, I think PSG are hurt. They're very they're acting like spoiled child or spoiled children who thought that they show up on the field and expected to win. Yep. They thought that because they are UEFA champions, them walk on the field, them deserve to win. And Chelsea says hell no, and now they're acting really petulant. And of course, over Chelsea, you do have some fish over there still. Because as you touch them drop a ground. What is that, brother? The man, weird. The man jumping at Chalobah back and Chalobah grab him foot. Yo, it done, thank God. It done. And Mariska laugh. Mariska said, yo, maybe it's an idiot side, yeah. And not even come out of third gear. Chelsea, champions of the FIFA Club World Cup. 3-0. World champs. Man, them already have a shirt printed, Junior?
Yep.
So in that case, do you print 2 sets of shirts?
Yep.
So what happened to the PSG World Champ shirts? Where do they go?
It goes to UNICEF.
Never to be seen again. PSG, probably one of the bug Champions League team ever. Big up to Chelsea. Fantastic victory. 3-0. Goals by Cole Palmer and João Pedro. You know, Junior, talk to my family. Mario Minter, Mario, come on.
That's Mario.
D-Wise, Michelle, who else? The entire Chelsea fan base. Big up on yourself. Congrats. DT, BMW. What else? Lada, big up. All the Chelsea fans, they big up on yourself.
They have got enough this year, Benton. Jesus.
And what is a fight? The man them a fight, you know. Watch out, Kuya. Ice! Where is immigration? Where is immigration? And Mariska speaking to Donnarumma in Italian as we're reading the lips. He said, by the way, we get some pasta later. Big up, Mario says, bless up family, bless up.
Wait, a Lucha come down jump it. I mean Lucha.
What? Oh, no, Lucho, forget fine. Come on, adjust the Mourinho's type of movements, son.
I mean, find him all you want, no business.
What is going on here? And they're still going at it, family. Even Nicholas Jackson will not play a single minute in a ball game. Watch out.
Yo, you know, UEFA president looking at this right now and say, put them for Champions League. I guarantee you.
Alexander Zephyrin saying book them for Champions League.
I guarantee you Chelsea will play PSG in Champions
Enzo
League.
Maresca trying to get his players off the park. But this is basically PSG, again, being spoiled child or spoiled children. Hate bad losers, sore losers. You play the game in the 90 minutes and you got your little butts whoop. Come off I feel. Come off of the BBC field. Take your beat like a man. But you're coming out here acting like children and can't take people celebrating your field. Sore losers. You know what? This is why they're not supposed to win another Champions League trophy ever again. Come off I feel. Come off I feel. I mean, brother, what kind of foolishness is this? What is Lucha doing? And are you the leader of the group? If the leader of the group have one clash or push down the opponent's players, then what you expect the players of the group to do?
Well, Lucha want them to fight.
Why never tell him side to come fight?
They fight already. It's all right. Yo, I'll put a pot for the fire, yeah, man.
Final assessment before we go, Riyadh. BM says Luis Enrique reminds me of Diego Simeone. He also says, man, them head too hot. PSG are sore losers. Yeah, PSG sore losers, family. Congrats, the first expanded version of the FIFA Club World Cup goes to Chelsea Football Club, family, and Enzo Maresca.
FIFA Club World Cup hosted in America, won by a team owned by an American who had the easiest run to the final. But hey,
I'm sure you could find that angle. I'm sure you would come up with that angle, Junior.
I call it from early. I never think Chelsea had enough, but yeah.
And but in fairness though, Chelsea better football team on the day. No, actually this means that those of us who are getting ready to predict and preview English Premier League upcoming season will have to take a serious assessment, a serious look at Chelsea Football Club, because the team that I saw on the grass there looks like they're ready to compete in this upcoming season.
But they always had this potential though, and that's why when you said it earlier about João Pedro and saying that he has a little bit of Firmino to him, and I thought it was a joke at first until you put some context behind it, and maybe that is what this Chelsea team was doing. They spent a lot of money. It's not like they're not talented. They have a talented team. They just couldn't put it together. I would have always said this is just Chelsea being Chelsea. What they showed today is that probably doesn't exist anymore. There's no what Chelsea being Chelsea is now a serious contender. And look, the reality is, Benton, I don't think Arne Slot is losing any sleep over this right now. I don't think Pep Guardiola is losing any sleep over this right now. I think Arteta is a little worried because now Arteta trying to win a Premier League now have to contend with that Chelsea. They didn't have to contend with that Chelsea before. So I don't think Chelsea have earned the respect of Slot and Pep as yet. But I think the alarm has been sound. You kind of sound the alarm. And plus, remember, the transfer market not closed yet. they haven't even started the preseason work yet, right? So they can get better. As much as Cucurella symbolizes what Chelsea is or whatever, Chelsea can get better at left back. As much as Reece James has been there and is a captain, they can get better at Reece James' position. So the signal, the alarm has been rung. I think the bell has been rung. Chelsea has announced themselves as significant championship contenders this year in the English Premier League. We'll see how the year go.
Mario said something, Junior. His quote, his statement is that Chelsea is a tournament team, no consistency over a season. So I wouldn't really read too much into this win, honestly. And I want to probably I will yield that point to Mario, but I will probably add a counter argument and counterpoint. And the counterpoints are this. A few counterpoints. A, this is a team that is growing in confidence. I mean, they won the conference league and it's a tournament league. Yes, something that you alluded to, the tournament sort of club team. Now they've won the FIFA Club World Cup, another tournament, but this is a team that just incorporated a new transfer target. I mean, a new player that they just transferred in, João Pedro, and he hasn't even spent, a month with this club. Good. So he hasn't learned the system yet, and he's been quite impactful. So I wouldn't put this to a tournament personally, sort of success, a tournament team. I think this is a team that, when we look at the data set, they started out well last year and they fade away down the stretch. Now, here's a second.
That is the key. That.
Yes,
yeah,
and so they fade away down. So here now is second season under Enzo Maresca. Some more confidence under their belt. Them added some more players. The connection and the link-up play with João Pedro on that front three, because if he's as clinical as he is displayed in this tournament, because that was one of the caveats last year, Nicholas Jackson missed some golden opportunities. If João Pedro gives you significant improvement at the top of the key, then it's a different animal with this Chelsea Football Club. And as you mentioned, the transfer window is not closed, so Chelsea, I will take them very, very seriously coming this Premier League season.
And let me add this to it as well. As Michelle is back and saying, what do you have to say now, Ball Chat? We embarrass PSG.
Yeah, and let me apologize. Junior was on the record as saying that he expects a lot from Chelsea. He expects a close game. In fact, he probably went on the record and picked Chelsea to win. Personally, I am shocked. I'm surprised that Chelsea won this game, even though I said that I was picking them merely to salt them up football round, and this is why picking is so difficult. But also equally important, something that Chelsea showed me in this football game. Yes, it's a friendly. Yes, it's whatever one call it. They were very physical to a more well-oiled, finesse PSG team, and PSG didn't want anything to do with it. You take that physicality, which is going to bode well for them in the Premier League, because we know the Premier League is a physical league. So if they remain healthy and keep their depth going, trophies build confidence and trophies build a winning culture. Yo, Chelsea fans, if I am a Chelsea fan, I would be excited for the upcoming season. Much more excited than I were the last few seasons of the foolishness going in.
All right, so let me tell you my key now, and we're going to do a season preview in a couple of weeks. Season preview is normally the week before Community Shield.
Come
right?
on, say Jackson's preferred position is a security guard, like he's doing. Nicholas Jackson, big up to come on, ready to get rid of what? A 15 goals him score last year for them. Sorry, Junior, go ahead.
But this is to me, this is the key for Chelsea this year. Maresca need to learn to be a coach, a leader of men. What I mean by that is when this talented Chelsea team is up and ready for a game, Maresca is up and ready to coach. When they get down, Maresca did not stay up last year. And that's why Maresca had the ill-fated interview, the press conference, when Chelsea was, I think they were in the top 2 at one point, and they had the bad run of games. And Maresca came out around the Christmas break and said, they are a year ahead. They're not true title contenders, and Chelsea just fell off the cliff. Right? For Chelsea to realize their potential, they have to have a leader at the helm. And Maresca has to become a leader. He has to become a real head coach. That's the key. I expect PSG to play Chelsea again in the Champions League. It's going to be a different game. It's not going to be the same game. And we will see the growth in Maresca. We are going to get the opportunity to see the growth in Maresca because Chelsea starting like this, playing like this, they are going to start the season well. They are going to have a good run. But when they have a dip in form, let us see how Maresca react to it. Slot knows how to react to it. Pep knows how to react to it. Arteta is on the fence, but
Arteta doesn't know if he react to it. We don't never know.
Fine.
Arteta does know how to react to it. This is why I buy players who win trophy.
True, but Maresca need to acquire that gene.
Maresca has more trophies than Arteta in 1 year than Arteta has.
Yep. He has 2 trophies.
Arteta have what? 1? The FA Cup?
Yeah, and I think Arteta FA Cup was his first year.
Yeah, I think the FA Cup was the first year.
Yeah.
I mean, when an Arsenal fan come tell me, say, them trophies are not these trophies are not trophies. Oh, did Arteta win the
Community
win the
Shield?
Europa League?
No.
No, they went to that was the Arsenal versus Chelsea final where my look at the fat farmer Chelsea baller Eden Hazard decided to say my done Arsenal in his farewell.
But
no, that was the Arteta, the coach. That was the brother with the Aston Villa, right?
Yeah, Unai Emery. But
Emery.
did Arteta win Community Shield?
We are called that trophy?
He might.
Okay, all right. I think he did win a Community Shield. So 2 trophies. So in 1 season, Enzo Maresca is tied.
Luis Guillem wicket.
Well,
Clean ball.
All right, we know that. So West Indies is what? 4 down, 90 for 4.
95 for 5.
95. West Indies 95 for 5. We're gonna watch this game here in a little bit. Chelsea fans, big up on yourself. I resoundingly was wrong about Chelsea and what. Yeah, I am impressed. I am impressed with what I saw. And again, I want to emphasize the physicality. Because remember last year, one of the things that you celebrated and you liked about Maresca was his no-nonsense approach to how he managed the club. He came in and outlined what his goals are and who number of players are part of his plans. And it probably came back to backfire later on. But one thing you saw in this team is that this team is feisty. They have a personality like you're not going to bad way up. And Arsenal does have that badness personality. Them just not have the ballers if you kind of carry that with the badness personality. Because you need ballers and badness too. And I think Chelsea seems to be demonstrating that. Very impressive. Very impressive. Michelle says perfection in all departments. Attack, midfield and defense up the Chelsea. My manager, clean sweep, clean sheet. Big up to the midfield. Enzo Fernandez, hopefully he's all right. Chelsea world champs. Didier Drogba on X or wherever posted. The legendary Chelsea says Chelsea world champs. You know, Chelsea fans should be excited for the upcoming season. And Robert Sanchez in goal, masterclass. Excellent. Excellent. Junior, what next watch along, right? What? Europa Women's Final, right?
Yeah.
That is what, July 27th? I think that's when that final is.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah.
We'll do a watch along for that. Getting ready for Premier League and preview coming up soon. So get ready for that. And any other football news will happen during the interim, we'll go ahead and drop. That's it. Overall, your assessment of the FIFA Club World Cup, family. I know you watch a lot more of the games. I haven't watched. This is the first game I watched in this tournament.
I think the experiment in America has failed, based on the turnout, for the games. But I don't know how they're going to remedy this to go with the rest period. Maybe they have to do it every 4 years. Because they do it every year now, right?
No, I think this tournament is every 4 years.
I thought it was every year.
Let me make sure.
I think you're right. It's every 4 years. So I think if it's every 4 years, they can't have it before the World Cup, a year before the World Cup.
Every 4 years, the FIFA Club World Cup is now a every 4 years tournament, starting with the 2025 edition. So the next edition is 2029.
2029. But they can't do that though.
And it's right before the World Cup. So what's your issue with that? Michelle giving us a score update. West Indies 95 for 5.
You can't do it a year before the World Cup. You have to give them that World Cup year. The summer need to be for the players to play international.
So, but I think, as you mentioned earlier, is that the FIFA Club World Cup is supposed to be like a dress rehearsal for the World Cup, right?
I guess it replaces
the Confederations Cup.
But then you have the FIFA International Cup that's also will be going on in the intervening years.
So
the FIFA International Cup, the International Men's Association football competition organized by FIFA. So FIFA International Cup, the first edition took place in 2024. The competition features the club champions of the 6 confederations of FIFA and is played as a knockout tournament, with the European team receiving a bye to the final. So the old Club World Cup stays the same, but every 4 years they have a real World Cup tournament. I remember that was the old Club World Cup format, that the European champions they don't play till the fight. They don't play one game. So they're still keeping that format going.
Oh, so they're still keeping that.
Yes.
So why keep that? No, but I will heap up football that in a brother.
No, not for the European teams. It's still a glorified preseason game for the European team. The final will be played around this time when preseason starts.
Okay.
There's a preseason game.
I think there's a space for a FIFA Club World Cup tour. Well, no. Ideally, you want to have a FIFA Club World Cup when teams are, the leagues and in different confederations are significantly better. And hopefully at some point we'll get there where, CONCACAF leagues or South American, African leagues or Saudi Arabia league is up to the level where those teams, when they show up to tournaments like this, they can compete and compete significantly. Because what will happen with the FIFA Club World Cup, you'll have a repeat of what you see with the old edition, the old format, where it's going to be dominated by UEFA teams. And after that, nobody don't care about them foolishness after a while.
No,
at least I think that would be the case.
No, it's the same thing with World Cup. World Cup is only dominated by European teams. You do realize no South American team has ever won a World Cup on the European continent.
Yeah, yes. And
so it's the same thing. It's still dominated.
I think until Germany did it in 2014, no European team did win on the continent down in South America, right?
But South America never do host World Cups all the time. Europe always hosts World Cups.
Yeah, Europe has quite a bit, but my rebuttal argument to that is that Germany won there, so it's only a matter of time before a South American team win in a Europe.
Yeah, that's true, but then it's only a matter of time.
2030, put market.
Yeah, but it's only a matter of time before Flamengo, Flamengo, who the Chelsea they play?
Fluminense.
Fluminense. It's only a matter of time for Fluminense to beat Chelsea and run into PSG.
Not with Thiago Silva.
Not with Thiago Silva. It's only a matter of time. So it doesn't. I think there's a space for this FIFA Club World Cup. I don't like it the year before the World Cup, but it does make sense that them have to do it in replace of the Confederations Cup. It does make sense, but then that would mean then that you can't have World Cup qualifiers playing in that summer.
Junior, looking at this guy, Mikel Louis out a while ago. The man ball wicket to wicket. By the way, everything in my defend, him compact, defend. And then what did he do? Him just get tired and say, I'm going to hook, and then totally miss the ball and get ball. The man is bowling wicket to wicket, you know.
Yeah.
It come like him realize, say, a test cricket in my play and not T20. Why is this urgency if you try like a 6? See half the man a bowl, treat the money, you know. All right, back to the football thing.
It's just pressure. But done here, man. 2 weeks time.
Yeah, we're done. We have to go eat with dinner and watch West Indies. Congrats to Chelsea. Big up all the Chelsea fans. We see you guys in a couple weeks for Euro Women's final. Enjoy the summer. Chat safely out the road. Family. Connect with us on Instagram at Ball Chat Podcast and Blue Sky Ball Chat Podcast. We're on Facebook at Ball Chat. Big up to all the new listeners all across the African continent. If you subscribe on Facebook, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're on Ball Chat at TikTok. But I know Chelsea fans are going to roll out for the season. Until November when then we disappear. We're going on the road, you know.
Later.
And this is a drop catch. Watch this.